Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here for our weekend energy reading for the weekend of April 4th, 2025. I am going to be pulling cards from the Angel Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine, getting a clarifying card from the Guiding Light Oracle from Kelly T. Smith, and then I am using our 3-card pick. I'm going to use this Golden Insights Oracle deck. This to me is like, it's very I've said this all the time. Every time I pull from that deck, it doesn't pull any punches. You know what I mean? They're not like soft messages to me. They just tell it like it is, that deck. So anyway, without further ado, I am shuffling these Angel Tarot cards, and again, this is for the weekend for us for April 4th, 2025. And let me just tell everybody, or let me just say, for entertainment purposes only. We always know this. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe, because as usual, I've lost a few subscribers, and goodness knows I can't afford to lose any subscribers. But please check, make sure if you've subscribed, if you have subscribed in the past, that you are still subscribed. And please subscribe if you haven't. So now here we are doing some nice shuffling. I'm going to pull a few cards here, see what we get this weekend energy reading. And also, anytime you find this reading that, it comes across your feed, it might be relevant. And again, if it resonates, fine. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. I'm now pulling one of these. Okay, I had a Guiding Light card pull out. It's kind of nice. I like it. So here we go. All right, the first card that I got is 15, which is the Ego card. And it says Archangel Jophiel, and it says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. All right, so we have that. Then I get the 3 of Water, which is the 3 of Cups. And this says a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. And then the King of Air, as the outcome, which is brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic, speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. Then I'm really going through all these 3 cards to get to this beautiful Guiding Light Oracle card, which is 19, which is 10, which is starting a new phase. Like you've gone through a phase and you're starting a new phase. You're ending one. And it says true love. At the core foundation of this relationship is the potential for true love. I am not saying that everybody's going to find true love this weekend. That is not what I'm saying. And it could be, but it could be, okay? It could be that someone finds true love this weekend. And I'm actually getting more of like finding true love with with a person, or with an idea, or with something about like an aspect of yourself, or an idea that you find. But it's kind of like we start out this weekend with this Ego card, feeling locked in, feeling like I don't know where to turn. I feel restricted. I like this ego, we have this ego that protects us. The ego is good. It protects us so that we don't, go out and just really just cause chaos for no reason. I mean, certainly sometimes you have to cause a little bit of chaos to stir the pot a little bit to get things moving. But, it's a false sense of entrapment, okay? Our ego can sometimes be in overdrive, especially in our third dimensional lives, this false sense of entrapment holding us in place. But then we get this 3 of Cups, the 3 of Water. This is my most favorite card in the deck. It really represents fun and friends and abundance. And so having this weekend where we really are maybe able to kind of step out of this feeling of entrapment a bit, meeting up with people we trust, finding something. I'm hearing even some of us finding something on the internet, or a group, or a class that we can take, or just we stumble across something this weekend that shows us like, wow, yeah, look there's another option. There's another way to look at things. And then this King of Air, this would be Swords, and this is like using our minds to clarify something. And then, yes, speaking your mind with confidence, seeking out professional advice. I did read this. I didn't even think about it when I read it before. Balancing mental and emotional considerations. I really feel like this is a weekend where we start to get out of this like fear-based beliefs of our ego, and kind of coming into our own, whether we find some information out, or we find a group of people that we can get some training with, or some people that we just have fun with. And we really we almost kind of start to fall in love with something. We get that spark of inspiration this weekend. Oh my gosh, really, I hope that that is for all of us, that we get this spark of inspiration. I think that's just beautiful. Really a beautiful weekend message for all of us that I hope resonates, and I hope really is the case for all of us too, because what a great message. You know, we start out like, I saw somebody's baseball cap, and it said, live more, fear less. So don't be, it's like fearless, but it's fear less. It's two words. And I'm like, yeah, live more, fear less. And that came up, and that really made me think of kind of how this weekend, the energy of this weekend, we start to live more and we start to fear less, and we come into our own this weekend. Who are we? What do we want to be? Who are we? What do we want to pursue? What is that true love, who we are, that we want to put out there in the world? And you know what? Baby steps. Maybe we don't put anything out in the world. Maybe we just, well, here's the thing I was going to say. Maybe we just do it for ourselves and because we want to do it. But you know what, my friends? That's how we should be doing everything. Acting on our highest excitement with no insistence on the outcome, keeping a positive attitude, and just changing our beliefs as we go. As a belief comes up, how do we know what a belief is? If an emotion shows up, of fear, of happiness, but a belief, we know our beliefs because our emotions, if we get an emotion about something, usually it's fear, but it can be any emotion, we can start to analyze, why am I feeling that? And then that will lead us to a belief. Sometimes it'll lead us to a surface belief, and there's actually a deeper belief even under that. But let's not complicate things, right? Not at the moment, because let's just have fun this weekend. Find out what our true love is, and move forward. Find our excitement, have fun, enjoy ourselves. No insistence on the outcome, just enjoy ourselves, and move forward with a positive attitude. I love that. Easy too. It's easy. Okay, so now I'm shuffling these cards. I'm shuffling these Golden Insight Oracle cards for a 3-card pick. So let's think about what kind of message we might want to get from the universe. Again, if it resonates, that's fine. And if it doesn't resonate, you know what? That's fine too, because we know that this is all just for entertainment purposes only. And maybe it's a little bit of enlightenment too, but who knows, right? All right, so card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3. I love this. If you picked card 1, you got burger, hamburger. Wanting convenience, feeling unsatisfied, unhealthy habits, and unhealthy eating. Ooh, okay. If you got this, it might be time to clean up your diet a little bit, right? But it also, maybe you just want some convenience in your life. Maybe you need to, just get some easy meals or something, or, just some convenience, whatever it is. So there you go. That's card 1. If you picked card 2, you got moon. I love this. Intuition, emotions. We were just talking about emotions. Inner knowledge and divine feminine. Nice. Got this card. I'm thinking that you're really in tune with your intuition, and I love that. If you picked card 3, magic lamp. I love it. Wish fulfillment. Hopefully that's the case. Hidden magic, manifesting your hopes and wishes. Nice. I should be lucky enough. I should have picked card 3. But anyway, nice card if you picked card 3. All right, there you go, my friends. That is our weekend message for the weekend of April 4th, 2025. We're going through this year so fast, I can't believe it. Don't forget, Mondays are my 3-card pick-a-card shorts. Tuesdays are my super duper girl shorts. Wednesdays are my weekly astrology tarot card readings. Thursdays are my weekly energy readings. Here we are on Friday with my weekend energy readings. And you know what, my friends? Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for the notifications when I go live. And that is it for now. Namaste. Have a great weekend.